Number 7. Apart from God, make your marriage and your nuclear family. When I talk about your nuclear family, I'm talking about wife, husband, children. Okay. So make it a priority. Make it a priority. Do not entertain anyone insulting you or insulting your husband or insulting your children and trying to put them down. Don't entertain it. Don't tolerate them. Somebody trying to be disrespectful to your spouse, and because it's a family member, you can see this is pure disrespect, and you are okay. It's like, well, no, you can handle it, and you should be able to handle it. Whichever side of the family it is coming from, handle it. You, the person, handle it. You have to know that whoever hates your spouse hates you. Okay. Somebody cannot tell you that I love you. Peace, I love you. I love to listen to you, but your husband, no, I don't want to listen to him. I don't like it. Well, you must as well just tell me you don't like me. Don't pretend, just tell me you don't like me, because the two of us are one. We are one. So if people are coming across in your relationship and they are trying to make you feel like they love you more than the other person, just know that they are pretending. They hate you just like they hate the person. So don't tolerate anything like that. So sometimes people are comfortable with one spouse than the other, okay? They are more comfortable because maybe they've known you more than your spouse. It's understandable, but they shouldn't come across like, I don't want to have anything to do with him. And sometimes you can see that it's coming from a heart of disrespect or hatred, or you can feel it that this one is beyond, I'm not comfortable. There's something attached to it. Don't tolerate that. Because of what we do, we are privileged to hear certain things and people confide in us. I may not necessarily go to my husband and start telling him, oh, this happened, this person said it, da, 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 da. But it is not a secret. If a time comes and he needs to know, I can share it without feeling like it's a secret. However, for instance, if you share something with me and you tell me plainly, I don't want your husband to hear, that alone has already pushed me. I'll go and tell you. For the fact that you've told me, I don't want your husband to hear. Why don't you want him to hear? Or I don't want your wife to hear. Why? What are you hiding? If you share something with me and you don't want my husband to know, just pray and trust God that I will not tell you. One of my sisters, we used to be very close to her husband. So sometimes we share things with her husband, and when she sees that we are doing, she say, oh, what is it? And then we say, we don't want you to know. She will laugh. She said, look at this little girl. So she said, once you've told my husband, just know I'll hear it. So if you don't want me to know, you must as well not tell my husband at all. It's very important. People do these things. And if you are a couple, people can play you in that way. They can tell you something, and then they tell you don't tell your spouse. And by the time you realize, because you haven't told your spouse, they will go behind you and say something else to your spouse against you. And then later on, it becomes a mess. Okay, so always keep that transparency. People share too many things. I can't be bothering my husband with too many things. Every day you are talking about somebody, what somebody did. No. There's no point for that, but it's not a secret. I can share it if he needs to know. It's not a secret, but please don't tell me I shouldn't share it. Because once you tell me, you've given me the license to go ahead and share it. Couples, I hope this helps you.